What's up, everybody? It's your boy Oz with High Speed Vibes, and we're going to jump right back into it with a segment of Slept On Sports Cars. Now, I got to give it to Volkswagen. I mean, these things are just incredible. I mean, Golfs have been around since the 70s. They've never just picked up and discontinued and just kind of disappeared. They are a true driver's car, and they're pretty good, reliable vehicles. I mean, let's face it, these things don't put out, whopping power, but they give you a little bit of everything. You get some pep, you get great handling, you get that 6-speed or paddle shifter transmission, and these cars are always ahead of their time. I mean, if you look outside, every fourth car is a Volkswagen. And when the Evos and all the expensive cars are super expensive, you can pick up a Golf or a GTI or GLI or R32 for a pretty good deal. And these guys aren't sitting there, hole shotting it or drag racing. They're on the damn track eating it up. I mean, on the R32, they just shoehorned a big ass 3.2 liter V6 in there and they matched it with an all-wheel drive. What more can you want? They always had really cool special edition cars with special colors. They had a Fahrenheit edition and the Wolfsburg editions and all these different edition cars, and I think they're pretty awesome. I mean, I myself owned a Volkswagen for many years. It was a GLI, it was a Mark 6, and it was one of the best cars I ever owned. I mean, they got like 9 generations of these things. They've been around since the 70s. And the DSG transmission, it's like you're driving a Porsche. I mean, no human can physically shift as fast as a Volkswagen with a DSG. Plain and simple. And one thing VW always gave you with their sport model was some badass seats and a cool interior. I mean, with Volkswagen, you always got that little tiny bit of extra stuff. The interiors always had a great sound system. They always handled well. They even were one of the first ones to have that feature when you stick the key in the door, you can turn it to the right and it rolls your windows down. I mean, back in the early 2000s, that was some legendary shit. And yeah, they still make variants of it. Right here, what you see in front of me is a Golf R, and this thing is just as sick, except for this one has another 2 doors added to it to make it more practical. And for the performance you get on this car and how cheap it is definitely a great buy. I mean, you can supercharge, turbo, nitrous, and they're so inexpensive, you can spend all your money on mods and yield great results. Yeah, the mods are expensive, but they put out hellas. So R32, we salute you as being one of the best slept on, well-rounded drivers' cars.